Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. He's back for another art stream. Yeah. Got my coffee. I hope you got yours. I know it's starting a little early today, but I kind of wanted to make up for last week when I had a project I needed to turn in and had to cancel the stream because I was behind the 8 ball. And if you were wondering what that project was, that was my line it is drawn, and it's something I can't share until after it's gone up. So if you want to click on the line it is drawn section on the channel page, it should take you to last week's, it should take you to the whole archive, and you can see last week's entry. And I don't have one this week, but the new one does come out this evening, and please go over there and check it out and support the rest of the liners. I don't have one this week because I had to work on the Geek Chat. They're going to be starting up on Monday, and they need a new header for the web page. And so that's what I'll be finishing up this morning, and also getting ready for Rose City Comic Con, which is not this weekend but the following. So if you're in the PDX area, i.e. Portland metro area, Vancouver, come on down to the Oregon Convention Center and have some fun and stop by the table. My table's going to be on Artist Alley, H7, and I would love to meet you and say hi. And if you do, please tell me that you saw me on Twitch. So let's I hope your week has gone well. Mine's gone. I actually have been having trouble sleeping. I'm sorry, hold on a second. I thought I was all ready, but apparently not. So, let's go here. Let's go there. Alright. Yeah, you'll also notice that there's just a picture of me up in the corner there. I'm having some serious difficulties with my cam software, so I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and buy a webcam, because the ridiculousness with which my cam software has been acting, it doesn't matter which version or what brand, no, don't do that, what brand it is, I am just, I can't believe how bad, one day it'll be good, then the next day it won't, and oh great, oh man, my cursor went away. This is the one thing I don't like about Photoshop, because I like having my cursor so where I can see it. And I'm not going to sit here and restart the stream just for that. Oh, that just is irritating. Alright, well, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. And none to say. I've got to rethink a few things on how I'm going to proceed, because I want to stream more, and I want to stream more art, and I'm like, I haven't worked on that Fantastic Four piece at all since I had these technical difficulties, because I started it on stream, I wanted to finish it on stream. But Rose City Comic Con's coming down the pike, and I'm not sure I'm going to finish it. I may just record it and then stream the recording. Yeah, I may do that. I don't know. I gotta give it some thought. All right. You know what? Maybe trying. Let's save that. Okay. So where are we at? We got. All right. That lightning is there. Let's go ahead and lock that because I'm pretty happy with those. And new layer. And then let's do, I want to do kind of this color here. But we need to make it small. Small. Whoa. The sound went away. For the... Interesting. Let's try that with a yellow. All right. Control A. Control delete. Deselect. Let's go ahead and do this color. Actually, I know what I'm missing. I need to be using that pen. I want some variation in line. There we go. Let's bring that down to 10 though. So yeah, I got Rose City Comic Con. In fact, my books are supposed to be my copies of Deathbringer. Yay! I still can't believe that it's done and that the books are going to be here either today or tomorrow. I'm hoping today, but you know, if it's not today, it needs to be tomorrow. Because I got a notice that everything's shipped out, so I gotta see it. I've got to hold the darn thing in my hand to make it real. Because right now, yeah, I know it's done and is really done, but I need to hold it. I've spent so very long on this story, and I want to hold it and see it and go, wow, we really did it. So there's that. What else? I'm just getting all the prints done and realizing just having to go through last year's sales at the con and figure things out about what you're going to take and what you're going to sell and what sold and what didn't, and it really affects what you're going to do the next year. And I thought I had sold more of certain things and less of others, and actually I was off by a bit, and so I've had to spend some time really cataloging what I did and making adjustments to what I'm going to be selling, because I was shocked. Like, I sell these excuse me, coffee. I sell these 4x6 prints, little photo prints of my pieces. There's a nice, $2, little thing that parents could get for their kids, or hey, they like the work but they don't have a lot of money. It is a con, and people sometimes don't have a lot of money, especially if they've spent most of it just to get in. So it's always good to have something inexpensive on your table. And that's one of my items that's inexpensive. At any rate, I didn't realize just how many I had sold. I knew I had sold some. And I was surprised at, which ones I had sold and how many. And then Bill and I were talking, about some of the requests from last year. So I decided to go ahead and incorporate some of those requests, because people wanted minion ones. They wanted the smallest version of the minions, and I hadn't done that. So this year I'm going to be offering those. But I still have a lot of, there are some that just didn't sell, period. And I was really shocked by that. I'm like, wow, this is a really good piece. What? But, what I think is good, everything's subjective, so you just gotta, you never know. But that's, the whole process. It's the same thing with any business. Excuse me. So beyond that, just, working my day job, trying to keep that going and stay on top of things. And it looks like the hot weather's finally starting to break, so I'll be heading back into the office soon. I was going to go in this week, but I had some issues come up. And so but I'll still be working from home on Fridays, so the art stream will still happen as much as I can make it. At least until the rainy season, and then, I'll be back at home. But it's always good to make an appearance at the office. I've been away from it a while. We've had some really hot weather here in Oregon. Game Night has been doing well. I've been doing my Logan's run of Fallout 4. And people are like, Logan's run? Isn't that's something else, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's my character's name, and really it's an homage to my my hubby. His nickname is Logan. Well, one of his nicknames. A lot of his characters get named that, so he has a name that he likes to use for most of his characters, and that's it. And I have mine, and my offline game has mine, which is Skylar, and so for the streaming game, I wanted to pay a little bit of tribute to him, because he's been incredibly supportive and very encouraging in my art, in the streaming, and I just am very thankful for him. He has been incredible. I don't know where I'd be without him. And I don't want to think like that. I don't want to get dark here. He's been amazing. Okay. Let's do a little bit of saving. Yeah, it's there. There. Oh. Yesterday, after Bill got home, we're sitting here having dinner, and Granola, for those of you who don't know who Granola is, she's my favorite squirrel that comes, and I get to hand feed her. She trusts me. Out of all the squirrels, I mean, as much as she trusts anyone. I mean, she will still back up from me if I get too excited, but at any rate, she was up in her tree, munching away on some snacks that I had just given her, and I sat down to enjoy the view, because I enjoy watching the squirrels eat. And just as I'm turning away, some shadow comes in, nearly whacks her, and then flies off. And I'm thinking, oh my god, one of the jays just attacked, Granola for some nuts. They're getting really aggressive. So I get up, and turns out it was a hawk trying to get Granola. And I was like, ran outside and shooed it away, and Granola stayed up in the tree for a really long time. And I was just like, no, do not eat my squirrel. It would be very upset. And Bill's like, well, she's had to probably live with that all her life. And I'm like, I know. I don't want her dying on my watch. So after a while, she, the coast was clear, and she went about her stuff. Okay. So, save that. And then we're going to flip the image. Come on, edit, edit, transform, flippy dippy, dippy flippy. Oh, no, image rotation. Here we are. Did the music go away? Huh. Alright. Well, I'm not going to worry about it now. I've only got so much time, and I want to give you as much art as possible. That's really weird. Excuse me. Oi, coffee burps. Alright, I can't help it. That silence is just really grating on my nerves. Why? Is it switching? Huh. Alright, there we go. It's just really low. Okay. Yay. That. And boom, push out. Okay. So, we turn that back to the right way. We get rid of that layer. Flip the image back. The Geek Chat. And I want to do, let me see here, what do I want to do? I want to duplicate the layer. And then I want, where's the filter? Blur. I want to blur it out. Okay. That didn't do very much. Oh, now we're starting to get somewhere. Okay. There we go. You want that fuzziness. Alright. Now let me see here. Let's do, I don't know, let's do an outer glow. Maybe that'll be better. Oh. Let's make this a little closer for one thing. And oh, there we are. Let's make it maybe a little redder. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay. Then, what we do, nice big save. Yeah, we lock that one. We lock that one. I don't go over it again. And then one more time. But this time it's going to be a finer, and it's going to be, we're going to do almost white. And then come in here. And then, so that was at 10. So we'll take it to 5 and do something like that. Yeah, boom, ka-chi-boom, boom. Finally watched Arrival last night. Been wanting to watch that for a while. I'd wanted to catch it in the theaters, but for whatever reason we couldn't get to it. And it was one of those that I wasn't sure about, so I didn't want to go buying the DVD blindly without seeing it first. And every time I saw it on Netflix or whatever, you had to order it. It wasn't something that just automatically came with Netflix. Well, imagine my surprise. We're going through the channels on Slingbox, and lo and behold, on Epic channel is Arrival. So I'm like, oh, I waited too long for this. I need to watch this. And I just was amazed. I was like, whoa! It was a very good movie. I like First Contact movies, and I like how this one played out, and that it was a bit more cerebral. I really enjoyed it, and the plot that was hidden within it, that the subplot that really wasn't a subplot. It was really what the story was about all along. But if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. If you like thought-provoking, and you like Alien First Contact commentary on the human condition type stories, go see it, because it's definitely not like War of the Worlds or anything like that. It was a refreshing take on aliens coming to Earth for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. Another one I want to see that we haven't seen yet, and I'm looking forward to it coming to Netflix or whatever, is A Quiet Place. I'd wanted to see it in the theaters, but again, sometimes we just can't, there's too much going on and we can't make it to the theaters. And that was one of them. But I loved the premise, and excuse me, it just sounds intriguing, so I am very interested in seeing it. And especially a lot of my friends who I trust as far as reviews are concerned really like it, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it as well. Alright. Lots of lightning. And I believe once the lightning is done, I should be done with this piece. And I can maybe work on another one that I have in here. Another color piece that I haven't worked on since the last time I streamed it, which was a Morning Monster piece with the giant fuzzy guardians. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Save. Alright, can I maybe go out just 1, 2, there we are. It's nice to just see it. One thing I have to get back on once the con is over, I need to get back on working on protector cores, because it's not going to finish itself, and I need to continue working on the writing and doing more research sketches and so on. I've kind of put that project on hiatus, and it's been on hiatus way too long, and I think that's part of the problem. And I've lost my personal momentum as far as that project is concerned, and I need to get it back because I really want to get it done. I want to, if for nothing else, then I want to see how my story ends. Because while I know how it ends, that's one of the things when I'm writing, I make sure that I've got an ending. I know what I'm writing towards. But the middle section's not always a given, and is constantly in motion, and even the ending, while I know what I want to have happen, isn't always set in stone, and until you write it. And while I have written portions of the ending, there's so much that needs to happen before we get there, and I'd really like to read that story and see what it is. So I need to get back on it. Ooh, ooh, get back on it. Ooh, ooh, get back on it. I know. Gene. So, let's see here. Let's get back up on that. And while I'm thinking about it, if you are seeing this after the fact and you like what you see, please hit that follow button. If we get up to a certain point where I can start having subscribers, that would be fantastic. And then we'll start putting out some more fun little rewards for people, and taking suggestions for things to draw, or if it's for gaming, suggestions for things to game and stream. Or if you have any just simple questions or whatever, you can message me here or send me an email at gene@rltpress.com. And if you would, just make sure and put in, question from Twitch or something like that, just so I know that where it's coming from. Because sometimes I will not open my email if it's unfamiliar or I'm not expecting it from somebody, because I don't want to get a virus, and if it's caught up in the spam. But if you put in, mention Twitch or what have you, or one of the streams, and I will do my best to get back with you as quickly as I can, or answer your question on the next stream. Oh, did you all catch the Cyberpunk 2077 demo earlier in the week? Oh my gosh. It looks like it's going to be amazing. I am so looking forward to that even more now. Bill and I watch Rooster Teeth. If I haven't said that before, I'm sure I have. But and one of their gaming commentators, Adam Ellis, he got to play it at E3 and was just all a Twitter about it. And everyone at the Know and so on was just, we didn't get to do it, and Adam was just so excited, and we got to finally see some of it, and it was like, yep, okay, I see why he liked it. This is so on the want list. Just hope that it comes out soon. Well, actually, I do want it to come out soon, but I don't, because there's so many other things that I want to do, and there's so many really cool games coming out, and it's like, okay, I have art I've got to do, so that's got to come first, and games come second. Well, actually, husband comes first, art comes second, games come third. But still, I need to get to writing. I can't be playing these games all the time. Well, that's been a little bit of a paradox, because the games are helping me, keep my sanity in this crazy little world of ours, and I've been slowly recharging my imagination with it. But I do need to really take some time to write. Well, that's one of the reasons why I finally started settling on a schedule. It's like, look, if I'm going to game and I'm going to stream, then let's do it at this time, because this is the best time to do that, and I have no other commitments. So that was one of the impetuses for, finally settling on, Saturday game night. And, well, it's certainly not the only time that I'm going to be gaming and so on. It just, that's the most definite time. And hopefully, as time goes on, I can have more time devoted to more streams. Like, I had wanted to do some more art streams this week, but things just kind of got out of control, and I did not have the time. But that's neither here nor there. We're here, we're doing this, so yay. Ooh! Alrighty then. Okay, let's go back to that glow layer. which is 12, copy 12. And let's see here. Doodly bops, doodly bops, doodly bops, doodly bops, doodly bops. Ultra glow. Size. Let's see if we can't get that looking a little bit bigger. Alright, so let's, ooh, okay. I think that works for me. Okay, so let's save that puppy. And then we'll save it as a JPEG. And boom. Okay, so I'll send that off to the guys later today. So our next thing, oh cool, we'll have a half an hour on it, is these guys. I had wanted to get this done in time for Rose City, but I don't think I will, and quite frankly, I've got a lot of prints already, and I've got to save some of the paper and ink to replace stock over the weekend. So this will probably be going straight to the store, online store for ordering, maybe even a t-shirt. I really like this piece, where it's going. And, oh, Inktober's coming up in October. And Jake Parker has already put out prompts for that. If you're on his Inktober or any of his emailing lists, he sent out the prompt list and has asked people not to share it until September. But I'm going to try and I'm thinking of using it once again for the next coloring book, although I've already got some ideas for that. But I'm going to be continuing with this world, with the flying squirrels and so on, and into the next coloring book. And I don't know how ambitious I'm going to be, because again, I've got to get protector course done. But ultimately my goal, I think, with these characters, this little color book world, is I want to gather all the images scattered over these coloring books and make just that fantasy world coloring book, and actually tell a short story. Because it's intriguing me. You know, I'm coming up with tiny little stories for each picture. Like, if you haven't heard me talk about it, or if you haven't seen any of the other videos with these characters, these fuzzy guys are the guardians of this magical valley, and these giant pillars with these floating magical stones, power stones, were meant to protect from the great evil, the great coming of whatever the darkness was, and which happened 1,000 years ago, or however, you know, deep in the past, and they lost. The good guys lost right at the last, boom, and shattered everything. The world's been broken, and the evil has run its course, kind of thing, and now we're coming upon a time when they've managed to repair most of the things that were meant to protect everyone, and there's, you know, the light is starting to come back, and, you know, that kind of thing. And if they can just fix it and defeat the final big baddie and prevent yet another 1,000 years of darkness, that's kind of what they're doing. At least that's my thought, and I have given it a little bit of thought, as you can tell. Okay, so where was I on this one? I think I had just finished working on this area over here. So, let me go to this one. I believe that's what's going to be next. Boopity boop. Oh, okay, that's the rock. I don't want that one. Oh, I know why I can't see it. Because boom. Yes, all right. So, let me take this one. Let's make sure. Okay, that's good. Let's go to here. All right, this should be the little orange guy. Yeah. Okay. And we're on screen. I wanted to multiply. Need to really move that. My camera stand for the cam for when I do stream is right next to my drawing table, and ooh, too dark. Wait, don't need 100%. We want low. Always start low. You could always you could always recover from that more quickly than you can if you start off with super dark. Boop. Oh, I forgot a little spot right there. So yeah, the point here, I'm going to make this look like shattered stone. Now this is the Friday of Labor Day weekend, so if you're going to be out and about, do be careful, please. Enjoy your time. Have fun with your friends and family. But please, please, please be careful. Why is this? Oh, there we are. Okay. I have had a scratchy throat for the last few days. It's weird. Both Bill and I have had instances in the last couple days where we've had almost asthmatic attacks, pretty strong ones, and think it's because the lingering smoke, the residue on everything, because it still smells smoky, even though the fires that are still around aren't nearly as bad as they were. Bippity boppity boop. Save. No, don't do that. I mean, save, but don't. You don't see half the things when I'm like, ooh, ah! I drop things. Oh. Oh, boy. It's still early morning for me, I'm sorry. Coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. I love coffee. Yes, I do. Can't get enough. How about you? Yes, I'm a goofball. If you're new here, you will learn that. I hope you like goofballs. Okay, let's... Not shadow, but highlights over there. I'm liking that. And blend that out a little bit. Let's bring that down a little bit. Okay, I think for now that's gonna work for me until I get some my cursor back. Oh, let's see. Let's go back in a little closer, maybe. I still have my crosshairs, but just annoying that I can't see my cursor shape. So I want to add some texture. I've got some texture brushes I want to use, and not being able to see it is really frustrating, at least to me. Go ahead and darken some of these areas, give them a little more definition. Happy little rocks. Rocky, happy little rocks. Now, I'm not going to go too overboard on the detail, because it's supposed to be somewhat cartoony. But I still want you to have, or the viewer, to have a sense that, yes, these are definitely rocks. Bring that down here. Boopity boop. Do 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 do. And let's see here. File save. I'm gonna save. Now I'm gonna save all the magic energy stuff for last, because I think next I'm gonna do the guys down here and get all the haze and stuff done. And then the squirrels will get done, and then the very last thing will be the magical bits. At least that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Alright, we got 15 minutes. So, let's see here. Let's go back, and let's get rid of that haze layer for a moment. Where is that? Okay. Where am I? How come I'm not seeing it? Alright, well, let's turn you off so that I can see what I'm doing. Alright, that's you. You. There you are. Boom. Okay. Let's get rid of some of the haze. Oh wait, no, that haze stays in the background. Do I have any more haze in here that is interfering with color work? No. Alright. So, let's see. Yep. Okay. Now this one, since he's so far away, I'm not don't want to do too much detail on him, because I just want to give some definition that he is an object and not a flat plane. And maybe what we'll do here is, let's get this down, add some little squiggles to show that he has the same striping. And then do okay. And then put in, I need to see the, yeah, okay. That was what I wanted. Yay. So let's get rid of that again. And then let's lock that one. The next one should be, you know, I really should, you know, let's do that so that when you look at who's next. Oh. All right, yeah, all right. Now, let us eat salad. Normal, this color. Some multiplying. Sense of I thought I had that locked. See, this is why you need to pay attention. Please don't be like me. Although I'm sure you're going to make your own mistakes, but making sure your layers are locked. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I caught it soon enough, but it irritates me when, you know, something as simple as that. Because in my zeal to get this done, because I like this picture, you know, this was an easy thing to overlook. And let's do, we're at 100%, do normal, let's bring that down, because I need to, oh, we need to harden that edge back up, and bring that color back down in here. Okay, and that color over here. And a little bit of this, and back over to here. Wow, I can't believe I was this sloppy. I mean, I'm not as worried because it's supposed to be blurry to a certain degree, but I I thought I was a little better than this. Alright, well, we're fixing it now, so it doesn't matter. Oh, let's get back up here. Come on. Oh, that's okay. Let's get rid of that. It could be that I just did this and said, no, I can get back in the lines later. Right now I just need to get my color down. That could have been my thought process at the time, as I was really anxious to get this done, or get this started at the very least. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's get this color in there. Get that in there. And there. And let's make sure that that's working. And that's working here. And let's bring her back out. Alright, now, lock your transparency. That's what I didn't do before. Lock in that transparency. And turn that back down to like 16%. And put some fuzziness on that brush. Now that's still a little too dark, but that's alright. I don't want a lot of detail because we're gonna smudge. See? Smudgy, smudgy, smudgy. But you still want to have that fur implication. That furry implication. Oh, that sounds like that'd be a fun like chapter or book title. The furry implications. Out a little bit. Oh, dang, we're coming up on 8:30. Golly gee willikers. Zippity doo-dah. Poops and the scoops. Now let's blend that out. Blend that out. little bit of screen I want to see. How that's going to look. What you want? Why are you here? Stop looking at us. Go away. We're trying to save your world. Now leave us alone. We're trying to make up for our past mistakes. Oh, I like that. That turned... Oh, wow. That was better than I expected. Just a little bit of patience. Alright, however... I've got to shut down and start getting ready for work. But before I do that, let's bring this back up to full glory and put in all of the haze layers. Yeah, and you can still see the light and shadow. That's good. Alright. Well, that is it, gang. Thank you for stopping by and watching, whether it was the live stream or later on. Thank you for checking me out. I hope you have a great Friday, great weekend. Whatever day it is that you are watching this, I hope it is a good one. Please come back. Check again. I stream Friday mornings from 7:30 to 8:30 with an art stream, and then Saturday night game night starts at 6, goes till whenever. Usually it's an hour or two, maybe more. There are other streams when I can squeeze them in during the week. It's going to usually be 7:30 to 8:30 for the art stream in the morning, maybe a game stream in the evening. But those aren't set in stone. All my social media stuff is on the channel page. Please check them out. Please check out The Line It Is Drawn. It's a weekly art blog that I am a member of and contribute to. And check out my novel. Got the first 8 chapters of my novel, Opening Moves, on the tap. I keep calling it Tapastic, but it's Tapas now. It used to be Taptastic. It used to be Comic Panda when they just did comics. And you can see, if you're interested in any of my comic books, Protector Corps is also on the Tapas app. So there's a couple things that you can check from me out there. And... there's Rose City Comic Con. Rose City Comic Con, September 7th through 9th. I will be in Artist Alley, table F9. Please come by and say hi. So, until then, have a good one, and thank you for watching.